Hello survivors and welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to be looking at the Walker Hordes event. Obviously it's the first tournament that's going to be starting up. There are things attached to this. There are some special tokens within the reward structure, be it in the milestones or be it in the actual, finishing places. We're going to just go through it. We click go to Walker Hordes as it has just popped up on our screen. And it takes us to the screen and we can claim all of our cards. I do this as soon as possible just because these actually cool down based on when you claim them. I'll do mine in a bit. But there also is the leaderboard and the milestones, and this shows how much of a reward we can get for the tournament. And for hitting 175,000 tokens from the event, you will be able to get a grand total of 500, 600, 700 of these Horde tokens. Now the Horde tokens are handed in on a stash, and that stash lasts for, I think, well over 90 days, so over 3 months. So we'll look at how many times you actually have to, get a flawless victory. I think it works out to roughly 130, something like that. You get 1,440 per flawless victory, at least you did in beta. And obviously 100 would be 144,000. So just a little bit more than that, about 30 more than that, or something like that. 20, 30 more than that, no big deal. And then you have to hand these in on the stash. Is this going to be in the main world? It is. And here it is. Here it is. You hand in 50, and you get quite a lot of decent things. There are Liliths in here. There are Ulysses. So you get some legendary trainers. There are also legendary gear. And then there's a character, and there is a trainer bag if you open everything as well. But there is a character who's a brand new character, and his name is Joshua. He is a 5-star ascendable, and he turns into 6-star Joshua. I'll do a rundown video on this character himself, but this is the character you can get. He has some interesting character. It's a Hold the Line Blue character, which is something that a lot of people have been talking about. I've seen, so we'll look at him in a bit more detail in another video. But that's how long it lasts, 94 days. So in 94 days you have to get 5,000 tokens, because one open is 100, and you will be able to get Joshua guaranteed. You can potentially get him earlier. If you look here, I think it's going to be like 1% probably. 5-star ascendable was 0.5%, so really low. But you could potentially get him early, and you may not have to open all 50 of these to get him. There is a second part of the stash which would require another 40 pulls to get that character, and it is going to be the alpha, which was in the Walker Head tokens wheel, the sort of promo 2.0 wheel. And she is pretty good. I haven't seen her used too often though. I think the beta from that was probably the best out of the characters there. It is unclear what else is in this wheel. It's probably just more gear. It's probably the higher end gear, because we only get a canteen and a GPS in here. And I think we're just getting the items to get Joshua up. So they're just giving us all the items for Joshua. Could be the same in that wheel. We could just get all the items for Alpha pretty much. So I just thought I'd bring this to your attention in terms of what you need to achieve. Is just make sure you hit as many raids or many horde attacks, should I say, as possible. The event does last just under 3 days. We should have a lot of natural energy. We will obviously not have as many cans available to us compared to raid. We will have that 1 can from the roadmap, which is pretty difficult. It costs a lot of energy to do so. Best of luck actually completing that. But just make sure you open your card packs as often as you see them come up. And that's the way to do it. I'll open mine now, actually. Let's go. So the starter pack should be the same for everybody, I'm pretty sure. So everybody should get the same starter pack based on your division. So I'm in Platinum, so everyone in Platinum should get this. And that's actually a pretty good legendary card to start off with. The Feral Walker is very nice. So if this is the same for everybody, then that's dangerous, basically. Let's look at the other stuff. Nothing too spectacular here. Nothing too spectacular. Okay, now the rest is RNG. It's based on whatever. And the odds are, if you click the eye, it just shows you the odds on what you're guaranteed. So we're guaranteed 1 rare, and the best we can get from this is ultra rare. So let's see what else we can get here. We get 3 cards, and we get a Whisper Command. A Whisper Command, I don't think that's great. Remove all camouflage. I guess that's okay. We get a couple of walkers. It's the Platinum. It's this one that's going to be the big one. We need a legendary from that. What can we get from this? We get anything good? We get an epic card, a crawler. That's actually pretty strong, so I'll take that. And we get the ultra rare grenade, and I think you can only get 1 of these anyway. So that's really that's really important, because it massively debuffs a group, and you can, especially if I've got that Feral Walker, the combo between those two is going to be really good. So here's the big one. 1 guaranteed ultra rare, but a 10% chance at a legendary. It is going to be 3 cards. If I can get a nice legendary card, that'll make things so much easier for the rest of the tournament. And we get a second feral walker. Insane. Okay. I've got a nice team for this then already with my walkers. I'm going to be testing this out between now and my live stream. But on my live stream, I'm going to be actually using this. So I'm going to be showing you, some attacks, some potential builds and stuff like that. So you can tune in and check that out if you want to. But that's it. You can see the cooldown timers on these packs. It's going to be another 8 hours until I can get one of these for free. I could potentially go to the shop and buy a particular card if I so wanted with the currency that I picked up from the roadmap. But basically it's up to you how you want to spend that currency. You could save it for future tournaments. You could go all in on a future tournament if you so wanted. But that's the end of my video, guys. Do tell me what you think about this event, basically with the milestones. You can see that the top positions also get slightly better rewards in terms of horde tokens, and there's solo tokens as well. It's pretty high, but it does look, like I said, 5,000 of these horde tokens gets you Joshua guaranteed. 5,000, and it does last 3 months, so that you got something to aim for. But that's like I said, that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.